What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Friday evening. Right now, I've got our last four boxes of Panini Score Football. Break title going to be 2025 Panini Score Football Hobby Box 4 box number 8 random teams. I'm going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we will go ahead and get started. Anthony, did you pull the Intergalactic in your break? Then we should still have it. Cool, getting these tags in here. New breaks have just dropped as well. So don't forget to check those out if you're looking for something new. We got the Post Malone Big Rig. It's going to be like a comic book break. That should be a lot of fun. It's going to be a pre-sale there. Break sometime next week. Almost got all the tags in here. Just a couple more names. For some reason, Facebook in recent weeks has slowed down on how quickly it allows you to tag. All right. Got the tags in there. Looks like we already got a few folks in, so we're just going to hop over and get these names and teams random. Don't forget, we random the NIL spot at the end of the break. 32 entries here. Sean on top, Shane on the bottom. Going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 10, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Jeremy on top, Robert on the bottom. Going to go ahead and get this reflected onto your screen. There we go. And then we got the teams here. Arizona Cardinals on top. Washington Commanders on the bottom. Same 32 entries. Once again, going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 7, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Las Vegas Raiders on top. Cleveland Browns on the bottom. Go ahead and get this reflected onto your screens. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get this trade timer started. 3 minutes on the clock, starting now. While that trade timer's ticking, I'll go ahead and get our verification codes copied and pasted into our chats. All right, verification codes have been posted with just about 2.5 minutes left on the trade timer. Robert looking to trade it for my favorite team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hunting that Travis Hunter auto.
Hey, Joe's better dance moves. You were Post Malone.
Oh, Post Malone probably.
Look at this.
I don't get paid enough for that.
It's you, dog.
That is how it is.
Dang, Emmett really came in here
And then just left.
and burped and then left.
Sorry, gotta get my monster. You guys are turning me into energy drink addicts.
Oh no, that's not good. My problem with energy drinks is not even the caffeine; it's that I like the flavor. Last 30 seconds here.
Too.
Oh, these have been helping me.
The caffeine don't even do nothing for me.
It does for me. I wasn't even gonna drink one today, and then I started doing my first break, and I was like, I'm about to fall asleep.
What you got in that cup right there?
Rocks up with the lead
Monster mixed with Fanta. It's fire.
It's gonna be mixing weird stuff together, dog.
Well, I tasted the Monster, and I was like, this kind of tastes like orange. All right, 3, 2, 1. Seeing no trades, those are going to be everybody's teams. Let's get at it. Good luck, everybody.
Let's get ready to
Let's see if we can get
rumble.
another 1 of 1. We've had some killer luck with this break.
And we've been doing this for a little bit, but I do want to ask if everybody is okay with the 3-minute trade timer. If it feels better, I feel like it's.
It feels a lot better on our side, in my opinion. Like
I
on
think
my
so, too.
side, it feels. It's only 2-minute difference, but it feels like an eternity shorter.
Yeah, it's pretty much almost half the time. It feels better. It just feels like we can just.
Empty boxer. I feel like it doesn't stagnate the flow as much.
Because you go live, have all this energy, and then you just like do all this stuff, and then you just.
You're like, all right.
I'm calling a Shador or Travis Hunter auto.
I'm thinking another one of them.
All right, well, we got our first mag here. Got a Parker Washington, 9 out of 10 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Congrats on that one. Going over to Jason. There you go, Jason.
P-Wash?
He's actually killer. I feel like he's one of the more underrated.
Is there bias in what you're about to say to us?
No, have you seen Parker Washington? Like, he puts up some decent stats.
I mean, I've seen Peter Parker.
I've seen George Washington.
Okay. Yeah, he's probably pretty good then.
Peter Parker Washington?
I'm not even, like, as a Jags fan, I'm not even, like, a big Parker Washington guy, but...
No
Did you tell us the story about why you're a Jags fan?
Yeah.
Because I was a huge Clemson fan, and Travis Etienne Jr. and Trevor Lawrence both went to Jacksonville. So my thing was I was such a big Trevor Lawrence fan, I was just going to make my pro team whatever team he went to.
That's fair.
But then I fell in love with, like, the Jacksonville fans and the Jacksonville culture. So even if he
Duval?
leaves, I will be a big fan of, as Anthony said, Duval. I'm not hitting the... I told you about the time I almost got beat up for doing that, right?
Nope.
I was in a dive bar. Quinshawn Judikins there, 32 out of 100. Going over to the Browns. I was in a dive bar downtown watching, because it was the only, at the time it was before Sunday Ticket was on YouTube, so you had to, like, find somewhere to watch it. And I was in a bar full of Cowboys fans, and the Jaguars kicked a field goal with 3 seconds left to beat the Cowboys. And I just hit the Duval as loud as I could in the bar, and then looked around and went, how about them Jags? And then I quickly realized my surroundings and went, time to leave.
Joe Aiden must deserve to get.
Yeah.
Got it.
We got a nice Michael Pittman Jr. auto here, 20 out of 50, going over to the Colts.
Michael Pitti.
Dude, he is good.
I like score because I
2020.
feel like you see a lot of gold.
Because there's the gold zone and there's like the true gold out of 10. So it's weird.
There we go. Nice one there for the Colts. Congrats on that. Going over to Adam Page.
Oh, okay, I got this for you guys. We're breaking a lot now. What do you guys think is the most overrated parallel?
Overrated parallel? Like, as far as, like, colored or, like...
Just overrated parallel. You know, everybody like reveres. Or, like, everybody
Black
likes...
one. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, SSPs count?
Yeah, sure. Most overrated parallel or SSP? You can say SSP, or we'll do both. Overrated parallel, then.
I'm interested to see what Anthony says first.
Overrated.
Because I had a conversation today with David about what I think might be the most overproduced SSP.
This is not gonna go well for me. Home field advantages.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The unfortunate thing about home field advantages is they're designed to look like downtowns without any of the marketability of downtowns.
Yeah, it's weird because the home field advantage technically is the tops downtown, but they're like later on, like when retail starts coming out, home field advantage is like $20.
Yeah.
Got a Marshawn Lattimore there, 166 out of 250
so
for the Commander.
Like not like now, vice versa. The one that's growing on me the most, if you were going to ask me that, is the Helix.
I do love the Helix.
That's fair. That's fair.
My SSP one, and I don't think it's necessarily overrated, but they're like adding into every product now color blasts. Like I love the look of color blast, but it's like every product has to have a color blast now, which makes it not as fun to chase.
The reason why I agree with it is because there's color blast, black color blast. They put color blast in Monopoly, so you got like the money blast, right? So there's like different color blasts.
They put them in Phoenix and they made them like Phoenix.
Yeah.
The Phoenix ones are cool.
They were cool though.
That's one thing David and I decided is like, yeah, they're putting a lot of products, but they're different for a lot of products because like each product they're in has its own like product logo.
That's fair. I mean, like in that Prism Collegiate, there's color blast and black color blast.
I love the black color blast.
How would you feel if they did something like with the color blast where like if like almost like the rainbow, but like you're chasing it across multiple different products? That would be
then
cool.
that would be like Finest.
Yeah.
Finest like with the fusion, right? With like different color fusion in the back.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of what it is.
That fusion thing made me upset.
Wild move on the fusion.
So
Still my favorite SSP though is Planetary Proceeds.
my least favorite,
SPs,
but it's probably not overrated. My least favorite is Color Wheel. Everyone knows that color wheels I hate color wheels, but they're not overrated because they're not like the actual overrated one would be
Tyler Warren auto there again for the Colts. Colts getting both autos so far in the break.
Downtowns.
Going over to Adam Page, like overrated wise.
Uptown.
I think it depends on the year for the design of downtowns. Sometimes they look really nice, and sometimes they look just like.
The reason I say downtowns, more specifically football downtowns, that they're in 3 different products.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's the same thing with color blast, right? It's like you go from all the different
All right,
down
let me get
rushes.
these base moved over. We'll hop in the rest of this box.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
My most underrated SSP, maybe Blank Slate. I feel like Blank Slates don't get enough appreciation, and they're really cool. Either that or like the Origin ones, the Snake Eyes and Tiger Eyes. Those are really cool.
Those are really cool. I actually really like black color blasts. Not regular, but like, well, I mean, I don't hate regular, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the black color blast. I love any. That's why I love Obsidian. I love any parallel where it's like a pitch black background with highlights of color.
What not SSP insert do you think should be an SSP? Because it looks cooler than it should than it just be an insert.
Net Marvels.
Yeah, there was one in Bowman. It came from the league, right? Or it came for the league.
Oh,
It was designed to look like it was from Bowman a couple years ago. It was designed to look like 1950s movie posters. So they were all like the big rookies as like 1950s movie monsters. It was sick.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I think it's called It Came to the League.
Net Marvels. But I guess there's Gridiron Marvels that are kind of like it, but I think Net Marvels are really cool.
There's that one, and now I can't remember.
Ashton
the name of
Gianti there for the Raiders.
it. But it's in Optic.
And we got Tyler Boyd
House?
here at 190 out of 250
No, it's in the basketball.
for the
Splash.
Titans.
No, it's the it's like
Cereal
looks like
one?
it's a rocket.
Oh,
What is it called?
I know what you're talking
T
about.
minus.
Maybe. I'm spacing it out. I'm gonna find it.
They do look
What I
like
don't
those.
like though is when there's SSPs for one, but it's not for the other. Like with Crunch Time, right? Because Crunch Time for football, right? I think in like the blasters, they're like short prints in quotes, but they're like just regular hits, like
Yeah.
other stuff.
Or there's a certain year where you stained glass.
We got a Ryan Wingo auto here
For basketball, they're not.
for NIL. Yeah, stained glass baseball for a while was not.
Yeah, they're just regular.
Yeah, so it's weird.
Nice one there. That'll go to the NIL spot when it's random at the end of the break.
I don't think it's T minus maybe.
Nice. Cam Ward there for the Titans. No, it's like liftoff is what it's called. I know you're
Oh,
talking
it is
about.
a T minus. Just kidding. But it's this specific. If they use this design,
You like those ones?
Got
That
Devondre
is sick.
Sweet there.
Show the one.
15 out of 50
That's-
for the Titans.
it is the
Yeah.
That is a sick one.
I love anything that looks like a vintage poster or like vintage comic book style.
I also wish they would do some cool stuff where it's like maybe they like did like two, so like you had to like maybe get it in one, but then also get it in another product. But like when they come together, they make one full.
That'd be kind of sick.
Yeah.
You know what
I wish for like things like Allen and Ginter, they'd bring back puzzles. I mean,
Jeremy Green offered him a Travis Hunter gold autograph. He's looking for one.
as much as I would love
don't
to
need a
say I am looking for one, got a Ken Houston there. Nice auto for the Oilers, which means that's going over to the Titans.
We're looking for.
I don't know if my wallet's looking for one, but I would love to purchase one. That one going over to Douglas. There you go, Douglas.
Man, should have bought a ring.
Then I would have been able to. I would have been able to fix my car if I hadn't bought.
Man.
See, gold engagement ring, gold
Gold
Travis
Travis
Hunter. Gold engagement ring. Gold
Box
Travis Hunter.
number 2.
Just tell Cameron to pawn it.
Jesus.
No, thank you.
Pawn stars. No.
Maybe one day, Jeremy, if I get my funds back up, I'll hit you up.
That's my boy, dude. Our boy Jeremy Green. Our boy Jeremy Green
Empty
said,
box there.
Duval.
He said, "You're a CU Buffs fan and Jaguars. Have I got a deal for you?" Nah, my transmission in my car went out yesterday, so I got to get that fixed first. Then I can go back to making card purchases.
Bad financial decisions.
Not for long.
Bro, I was laughing. Well, I mean, I was not laughing at it, but I thought it was so crazy that I went out and bought a hobby box, and then literally 5 minutes later, my car died. I was like, oh, of course it did. That's
And then
all
you
I'm
think-
going to be able to, when I get home, Cameron's going to be like, what happened today? I'll be like, well, I got a story in 2 parts for you.
He's like, you got a hose in the box? So guess what else I got for you?
She's like, you got golf carts? I was like, yeah, and my car also died. But we got golf carts, so.
Who's really winning?
That stuff was a blast. Nah, it's all good, Jeremy. I appreciate that. I'm getting it figured out right now. Apparently, I drive a 2013 Subaru, and I was talking to a mechanic this morning, and he said apparently that is very, very common in that particular year. Got a 44 out of 50 Cam Ward. Let me get that one magged up. One of the top rookies.
Never heard of him.
Dude, the Titans got to get figured out, bro.
Dude.
I hope they don't. As a Jaguars fan, that's our biggest rival.
Who, Will Levis?
That's
Are
what
the
I'm
Titans
saying.
really your biggest rival?
It's the Titans and the Texans.
Oh, okay, Texans.
Yeah, I think it's the Colts.
I think it's
No, we stomp the Colts every year.
I mean, do you?
Look at the boy Will Levis, bro.
We haven't lost to the Colts in Duval in like 5 years. That's all that matters. That one going over to the Titans and Doug. Got a nice Shador Sanders right behind that.
Wait, who got it? Douglas Lindsay got the Titans. Welcome back, Doug. Have you met Doug?
Who?
Douglas Lindsay?
No, I don't think so.
Right, right, Dad.
I think I met her brother.
I'm so bummed I didn't get to meet Travis and Shador when they were here. Because one of my friends was literally their strength and conditioning coach. Like, hook it up.
So,
He transferred to Florida.
you
man.
should have went to that rookie premiere. You probably would have had more fun than I did. I saw Travis Hunter and Shador, and I was like,
I went to their first home game, so I mean,
What's like the weirdest, grossest thing that you have in your collection? You probably should throw out. Yo, I got like a 6-year-old Wheaties box of LeBron.
32 out of 50. Will Howard, a rookie there for the Steelers. I was going to say sickest as in like trash or like sickest as in like most people would be like, why do you have that in your collection? Like twisted.
I mean, maybe both, but like, dude, that Wheaties box probably got mold in it.
Well, I used to collect when I was like really little and did not understand what collectibles were and what weren't. There was a summer after the Broncos won the Super Bowl that I would buy the Gatorade bottles with Peyton Manning on them, and I would just keep them after I drank them. So there was a while where I just had a stack of empty Gatorade bottles in my.
Well, that's not bad. I have the Mamba body armor. That I saved because I thought that was really cool.
I have a Stanley soda that was made specifically for the like Stanley collector crate from Jones Soda that I've never opened.
Cool.
Ryan has a collection of Prime bottles.
Yeah, check. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what I mean.
I actually don't hate on Prime. Have you ever tried it though? I'm curious to hear
It's
your.
not bad.
It's not.
Got an
bad.
Xavier Restrepo auto there, also for the Titans.
It's one of those things like if a flavor sounds intriguing enough, I'll drink it, and I won't really hate it. But it's not one of those things I go out of my way to like look for.
My sister got one when we were in Tennessee for my engagement, and she goes, "This is the grossest thing I've ever had." Got a TJ Watt here, 10 out of 250 for the Steelers. Okay, so back to the grossest. I mean, that Stanley soda probably like food-wise. Like most twisted? I don't know. I have some pretty dark stuff in my not that. I guess I better explain what I have, even though it's like it's gonna make me look like a terrible. It's like probably my Charles Manson auto.
The room got eerily silent.
Not his only serial killer memorabilia.
I have two. Could be worse.
Yeah, two.
Yeah.
Give me the other one.
I have John Wayne Gacy on the letter from prison.
Oh, he's also got
OJ.
Typhoid Mary's.
I do also
hairlock.
have OJ, but I have OJ for football reasons.
No.
There we go, Ashton Gianti, 1 out of 35 on the artist proof auto. Going over to the Raiders.
Cash money.
There we go. Going over to Jeremy. There you go, Jeremy. Congrats on that.
Cream, get the money.
Cash rules everything around me.
Cash rules everything around me.
Get the money.
And then I'm curious to know if you know who wrote that song.
What? The RZA.
The RZA? The Jizza?
Same.
Really?
Yeah, RZA, Jizza.
Inspect the deck.
Inspect the deck. You got old
Method
dirty
Man?
bastard.
Red
Method
Man?
Man. Red Man is not a part of the
No,
Wu-Tang Clan.
sorry, Redman's not. Method Man and Redman do have great music together though.
They have a fantastic album
The
together.
Rottweiler. That's a huge one.
That might be the biggest rookie auto we've pulled so far.
That Cam Scatterbo.
Ooh, Cam Scatterbo.
Cam Scatterbo 1 of 1, but
At 35, Ashton Gianti's nuts though.
and
Biggest- I
1
think
out of 35, so
Biggest
it's
rookie is like the Cam Scatterbo obviously is the bigger card.
yeah,
But the bigger rookie's.
that's what I
probably
mean. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
got you. I pulled a Cam Wardle the other day.
Did you really?
No.
Oh,
There's no autos in here,
I
bro.
was like, I was like, okay, well that ends that conversation real quick. See, we're going back to our Panini problem. Nice Demario Douglas auto there for the Patriots. At least on these ones, you know which cards are going to be turned backwards, so it's easier to prepare for.
Not like that basketball. I got Panini.
I think you told me that. Is there a reason why they call themselves Wu-Tang Clan?
Because of Kung Fu movies.
Woo! That's what I figured.
There's a quote from like one of the, I think it's the Five Faces of Shaolin. I could be wrong. 7 out of 254. Justin Simmons and the Falcons there. But they like sample it all the time. I'm like, I'll let you try my Wu-Tang style. That's why they call where they're from in Park Hill. They call it Shaolin.
I know Kung Fu.
That was the other cool thing about that dinner yesterday. They were playing Kung Fu movies the whole time. What?
And you want to go to Japan?
I would like to. I'd be worried about I'm not a very adventurous eater, so that would be my only concern. I'd be willing to try a lot of things though. Like I ate a lot of stuff yesterday I wouldn't normally try, but my kind of mindset is it is my only opportunity, I might as well.
Try everything once.
Yeah.
Yep. Good mentality to have.
YOLO.
Except for like, well, there's like certain things I know I won't like, so I avoid that. But got an Audric Estime auto here for the Denver Broncos. Have you ever tried Salt and Straw ice cream?
Mm-mm.
It's a restaurant. I know they have one outside Disneyland, but I think it's like a chain. That one going over to Denver and the Broncos.
Is it the one with the ketchup
Nice one
ice
there,
cream?
Sean. Huh?
Is it the one with the ketchup ice cream?
Yeah, they make like weird ice creams. Like there's one they make on Halloween that's like thickened with pig's blood. And there's like one that's with crickets, and apparently you can't taste any of the weird stuff, but it seems
Well, I'm
up
not
your
doing
alley.
that. Excuse me.
Bottomless apps. I wish our breaks is sponsored
You what?
by Buffalo Wild Wings.
I'll make it happen. I tried to get sponsored by Liquid Death once. Never heard back. Got a nice one here. Tez Johnson, 10 out of 10. Rookie auto. Going over to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Going to get that one magged up.
This man just casually just 2 boxes in, just chilling. This case was insane though.
I was gonna ask him if he wanted me to open a box, but shoot.
Oh yeah, all you.
It's a heater right now.
I'm having fun.
Do you have more fun with us here or less fun?
More fun.
I just want to ask. You never know. Some people get distracted while they're breaking. Some people,
I think it like helps me be more entertaining.
Yourself?
Yeah. Whereas like if it's silent here, I'm so paranoid that I just like get quiet.
You put on the customer service voice.
Yep.
I do that.
Bro, I used to when I was the like one of the customer service people at Kohl's, that used to be.
Dude, I think somebody actually mentioned that on trade night once. They're like, "Oh, that's how you talk." I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Because you definitely have a
Got a nice
breaking
Josh
voice.
Allen, 24 out of 50 for the Bills. Bro, Cameron gets mad at me sometimes because I'll be
What?
showing her a card and I'll be like, and this is Tiger Woods rookie. And she'll be like, stop talking to me in that voice. I'm like, what voice are you talking about? I did that with my Rowdy Roddy Piper 1 of 1 when I pulled it. I was like, this is my Rowdy Roddy Piper 1 of 1 from Panini 3 count. Appreciate it, Jeremy.
Hectic? Okay, just making sure. I'm right by the door, so I'm the first one to go.
First line of defense.
There we go. All right, let me get these basement over. We'll
Don't know
hop
about
into
that.
box number 3. I do have a ton of my cards I need to put up. Like, not my cards for my PC, but, like, I'm trying to sell all my
Trying.
duplicates there.
Maybe selling, bro. We selling spots. Get ready.
All right, since you asked me about the worst thing in my collection, what do you think? What is the coolest item in your collection? Not necessarily a card.
Oh,
What is like? What do you think? Huh?
Yao Ming auto.
You have a Yao Ming auto? That's sick.
And I have a
Yeah, must.
PSA 10 Yao Ming refractor, rookie refractor with the Chinese back.
That's sick. And we got an 8 out of 10 Dylan Sampson on the die cut for the Browns. Nice one there for Cleveland. Going over to Robert. Let me get that one magged up for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy, Jeremy. That's sick. That's the hard part I have. It's like I have so many different, because I originally collected entertainment, like basically film autos. So I have some really cool ones there. I think my favorite I always tell people is I have Matt Damon, Robin Williams dual auto. That's one of my prized possessions. But wrestling wise, that's hard. I would say some of my vintage stuff. Okay, no, I know what my favorite wrestling was. It's not my most valuable, but I have a check. Most of you probably heard this before. From the Jerry Jarrett Wrestling Promotion, signed by Jerry Jarrett on the front, to The Rock's parents. So to Rocky Johnson, and it's signed by both of them, signifying that they received the check. That's probably my favorite. Just because it's a more obscure How about you, Anthony? What's your favorite thing in your collection?
Me? Ooh. Ironically enough, I have it in my car right now. I was showing.
Oh, dude, you should grab it.
Which one?
The Prism, the WNBA one. And show everybody real quick.
Yeah, I'll go get it. I'll show it to you guys.
Got a Zion Branch auto there on the NIL.
Oh, here you go.
Woo!
That's the one right there with the Chinese back. Probably not much, but you know, I was just asking. But
I have a couple Trevor Lawrence autos.
I love Yao, dude. Yao's the man. Does Io Sky have any autos?
Mm-hmm. A lot of them. She has a really cool signature too.
Oh, she does. She does.
I almost bought you one time because it was like $10.
2024
UFC 1 Royce Gracie auto. Dang, that's really cool, Robert. That's cool too, Jeremy. I love that. I'm a big KO fan. I know he's not everybody's cup of tea, but I think he's so hilarious. His new podcast, the episode that he did with Cody Rhodes at the Buffalo Trace Distillery was fantastic. Listen. Nice Aiden Hutchinson auto there.
That's cool. We got
for the Lions.
some WWE, some UFC, big collectors. That UFC royalty stuff was nice. I want to get into tennis. I was watching, so I woke up this morning, and I was just watching Wimbledon. I was watching Taylor Fritz versus Carlos Alcaraz.
There
and then
we go.
I got really mad because Taylor Fritz lost.
I'm going over to Sean.
This right here.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
I was expecting just like a normal card. Nice Saquon Barkley there, 17 out of 35 for the Eagles.
This, ironically enough, I brought it to show Emmett, but this is my favorite PC collection. It's every WNBA MVP autograph. So
Until
Are you slowly gonna upgrade it with like if you get better parallels?
yeah. So I've slowly I have done that a few times. So like I had my Amora updated, and the Cheryl Swoops I updated already. So yeah. So
What's gonna happen when CC wins it, bro?
I'm not gonna be able to afford it. That's all.
I also really love my Ozzy Osbourne signed
Who's
skateboard.
the favorite to win MVP this year for WWE? It's what's her name?
Nafis Collier?
Yeah,
I
sorry.
already have her autograph too.
Oh
I
really?
preemptively bought it when it was cheap because I was like, I know she's gonna win one.
So the moment she wins, you just gonna slide it right in?
Just slide it in. Yep.
Let me get that Cam Brink off you one day.
I don't have that one. I don't have Canberra.
Have you ever noticed? Okay, so I was noticing this because I went on. She signs for Upper Deck every
Yeah.
once in a while, and they have like their store for like signed memorabilia.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're upcharging, but I was exploring their store and found Tony Hawk signed stuff, and it was like $800 for an 8x10. I was like,
Ooh.
I've bought stuff from Tony Hawk for like $50.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite that I need to frame. I have they did it for charity during the pandemic. It's a dual auto of Tony Hawk and Steve-O dual riding a wall together.
That's cool.
That's sick. I'm a big Steve-O fan.
Down to 4 for Kakao, down to 9 for Pieces of the Past. You might get your wish and be able to break that Pieces of the Past.
This man loves Pieces of the Past.
didn't-
Yeah, this man
I didn't-
loves it.
I didn't say that was my wish.
Dude, I was so bad because I was ripping that thing. I was like, dude, Aiden would probably love ripping this. And here I am just talking about it like, they don't know these pilgrims.
My favorite set ever, and they don't make it anymore, is a word from the president. Devonta Smith there, 209 out of 250 for the Eagles.
My dream product to break, which I have not broken yet. And it's crazy because like I've broken, all kinds of Noir basketball. Actually, no, I get to break that one box that we
Yeah.
had. That was the first. That's my favorite product ever. I love Noir basketball,
these
so I
days
love
whenever.
Noir so much.
I would love to open a box personally, like
I
not
know,
as a
cases.
break, for Breaking Bad. They made Breaking Bad trading cards, and now hobby boxes are like $700 a piece.
Oh, you're talking about popcorners?
What's your? If you could have like one card, what would you be? What would it be?
If I can have one card?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been looking for 2002 Upper Deck Exquisite Yao Ming rookie autograph.
That'd be cool.
Mine would probably be something Caitlin Clark, just because that's the only way.
Dang, that's
I
cool,
would-
Robert.
I would be getting one.
Robert.
Got a Joe Cribbs auto here. Going over to the Bills. I have Coach Prime's auto on a book. I used to be, their sister school is UCCS, University of Colorado Springs, and I was the student body president there. So when I did that, I got to go meet him. He almost hit me with his golf cart. It was really funny.
Small flex.
Have you never heard that story?
Dog, you've never heard the story?
9 out of 35. That's
Dang,
my
no.
favorite, like, two truths and a lie. I almost got run over by Deion Sanders. So we parked at Folsom Field because I had been up there for, like, tours of the campus and stuff. There we go. Nice one there for the Rams.
Oh my god.
And I parked at Folsom Field because that was the only place I knew to go. And we're walking back. It's like pitch black. Nothing behind us. And I just see this light start like zooming behind us. So I turn around and give him a dirty look like, why are you driving on a pedestrian like so fast at night? And then as I turn to look, he comes sideways. And it's just Coach Prime. He's like, have a good night, gentlemen. And keeps zooming away.
Dude, you say like, you ever notice that sometimes you say like the most, like almost mundane things just randomly? You're like, oh yeah, he almost hit me one time with a golf cart. Like, what?
Stephon Diggs there, 8 out of 250. Going over to the
You
Patriots.
never said about what's your gene card. You just asked us.
I think it's 2016 Allen and Ginter, Anthony Bourdain auto.
Oh, that's right.
That's like $1,000 card. So I mean, it's like obtainable, but
Oh, I figured I'd bring you that Jeff
Dye,
Allen and Gatorado.
he was just on Bert Kreischer's podcast not too long ago. He's funny. That's another one of those same stories you're just making fun of me for, is when Anthony and I ended up at Topgolf with Jeff Dye till 2 o'clock in the morning. That was so wild because we were just hanging out waiting to leave, and we were talking to Brant, his comedian friend, and Jeff comes over. He's like, I'm bored. You guys just want to go to Topgolf? So we just all walk over there. He paid for everything.
That's wild.
And like, there's these dudes that were with us that were like trying to like get all up on him.
Oh, he opened them? That's sick. I'm excited.
He was trying to.
Anthony
Anthony will tell you about it. There's dudes that were trying to get up all on him, so he wanted to talk to me about wrestling the whole time because the other guys wouldn't leave him alone.
They didn't.
Another Gianti there.
How quick can you do a promo?
Once I set cards down, I can do a promo very fast.
We have 50 cases. Or boxes.
What is up, everybody? We got 50 boxes of this big rig. 10 breaks just dropped on the website. 11 comics per box, and it's going to be a mystery comic. This is written by hip-hop and now country sensation Post Malone. It is his first foray into comics fully. You do not want to miss it. Some gorgeous, really cool parallels
You can
in
get
there.
like one-of-ones.
One of ones. You can get Mud variety. What is
Mud
it?
Mud and Blood.
Mud and Blood. That's. I was like, I'm trying to think of the
Mud
comic
Flap,
book term.
Blood Flap.
Not parallels. It's,
There's silver, gold.
Like
Ratios.
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 Yeah.
I was like, I'm using card terms, but
Yeah. Some of the biggest artists.
I used to PC LaVisca because he was a Jags player and a CU buff. So I have a couple of his 101s. I got a ton of his autos. Unfortunately, he did not work out in Jacksonville at all, but he's still playing in the league, so that's all that matters.
If you wonder how fast it is for us to try to get into character to do a promo, that's how fast it is.
Got another nice rookie auto here. Tetroya McMillan. Get that one magged up. Dang. This case is juiced.
It is just.
Not actually, but I feel like that has a negative connotation if you say that. But
I call him. People at the when we're at the rookie premiere, people call him T Mac because I guess they can't say his name, right? Because it's Tet Tyroa McMillan. So they just call him T Mac, and most people now just call him Tet, like Tet McMillan.
I feel like his is easier to say than
Tua's.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because like being like Hawaiian, right? Just like or Pacific Islander too, just in general, is like I didn't start realizing until I really started getting into it. Like how many like Pacific Islanders are like football players, you know?
Pacific footballers or wrestlers.
That too. I mean, it's gotta be the genes, right? I mean,
That one going over to the Carolina
dude, Samoans
Panthers
are
there.
huge.
That one going over to Sean. There you go, Sean. Yes, Jeremy, at least for now. I always like to say for now because you never know when we get more, but most likely this is the last of what we have.
Yeah.
Donovan Jackson there for the Vikings, 16 out of 20.
But I'll try to order more. The only reason why I didn't order more of scores because Dominus Elite comes out next week and Luminance comes out the week after. So there's just a lot of 2025 football stuff coming out. But now I kind of regret it because I think everybody's been
Liking this
liking
more
it
than
more.
last year.
Yeah.
I think the rookie class is just a lot of fun.
Well, the
'cause there's a
checklist
lot
came
of-
out so late. That's the
What?
problem. For score because
Damn,
everyone's
this man has 6 mags?
And a whole box still remaining.
Jeez.
I already told Emmett that.
Jeremy, I got you. I'll look for some. I'll look for some and order some.
As soon as they announced it, I sent Emmett a message. I said, I don't even care if it's for the company, but one way we got to find to get some boxes of this.
I got you, Jeremy. I will look for some.
Low-key, Jeremy, Emmett said he didn't want to get it because he doesn't like WWE.
Why you gonna say that, bro?
No,
He almost bought one of the
I'm just
boxes.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, Jeremy, because I know you're a wrestling fan. Some other people might be in here. How would you feel if you bought one of those Cactus Jack boxes at WrestleMania, and then not only were they widely available afterwards because they were advertised as exclusive, and then also now they're making a whole nother product that's basically the same thing without the Mania logo? I feel like I'd be
heated.
the other person. Our shipping manager David, we went to WrestleMania with Emmett and I. He bought one, and now I'm curious how he feels about that decision.
Dude, I'm just like,
I'd be heated too because all the cards I wanted out of there, I got for like $20 each. Like,
dude, for me,
I
it's
saved
like,
so much money.
it's still Topps Chrome. It's just Cactus Jack, right? It's still Chrome.
Yeah, so they're
Chrome
not
base.
doing any.
Just make a new product.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, what happened to WWE Universe that they've been advertising for?
Dude, because when the Topps Chrome come out, January, right?
Yeah.
January. It's been 7 months. They just got the new IP. They've only released one product with the new licensing.
Empty box there.
Please, just make something new. Like,
Well, and the thing is, like, they've done it with football. They've done like 3 football releases in the
That's
time
fair.
that it took them to do one WWE release.
let's see. I can name so many products that they could do. Cosmic,
Well, that's what WWE.
Finest,
Cosmic is what Universe is. They're just changing the name.
Finest.
Nice Zay Flowers there for the Ravens.
Like something like Knockout, right? Like UFC Knockout. Make something like
Midnight.
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 Midnight would be easy too because
Something Knockout related.
aren't they doing King of the Ring or whatever? It's like royalty.
Yeah.
Nice one there for the Ravens.
I'll take a royalty.
I think they
Going
should
over
just
to
make
it.
their
Jamie, there you go,
They should
Jamie.
just make their own IP around the main events, like a Royal Rumble release, SummerSlam.
Slam.
Jalen, the
Survivor
problem is they
Series,
do them
yes.
once a month.
No.
203 out of 250
But like the big,
for the Eagles.
like the big ones though, like a WrestleMania set, SummerSlam set,
Royal
a
Rumble.
Royal Rumble, and a Survivor Series or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then a Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank could be like a flawless, and it looked like Money in the Bank.
I agree with you 100%, Jeremy. I hope the prices are much more. I imagine, though, with that kind of format, they're going to be more affordable.
Yeah.
At least at market rate. I mean, resale might be a different story, but if the small boxes were $400 a piece, you never know.
Well, resale on them was $1,300.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't know if they're going to be the same price as like regular Topps
They got a
Chrome
Cactus
Hobbies.
Jack with a Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
Dual auto.
Those are some of the. Well, they don't have dual autos,
They should
but
have dual auto.
they had a Cactus Jack card of Mick Foley
okay.
and
Yeah.
Dual auto.
Allen and Ginter could do just.
Allen and Ginter WWE would be.
they did it as an insert in Heritage one year for E.
because
WWE.
they could do it the opposite way. So it's all WWE wrestlers, obviously,
Mhm.
and then the
Celebrities
the
who've appeared
celebrities
in
could be
WWE.
celebrities that have appeared in the WWE.
You could do Sterling, right? So Top Sterling, the way it's based off, but they could do Sterling.
Topps Chrome Black.
That would be sick. Have fun.
Dude, Chrome Black WWE would be sick.
SummerSlam's gonna be sick this year,
But
next year too. And I totally get you. I'm not. I mean, we traveled for WrestleMania, but I don't think I would travel internationally for a WWE event because we were talking the other week. I thought about doing the same thing for Ozzy's last concert last week, and it's just too much money to travel internationally for something that I don't know if you're getting.
are you familiar with Top Sterling baseball?
Yeah.
Where like it was like it's like 2 cards per box, and then the boxes are labeled like it's like best like home run hero, like 300 home run leader, and then you get someone that made that milestone.
What's that other one they did? Luminaries.
Luminaries.
Let's get a let's get a WWE CD land.
I mean,
model.
WWE Luminaries is not different than what 3 count technically.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
I loved the 3 count. Jadon Blue there for the Dallas Cowboys is our next auto
A
here.
lot to do. Museum collection, be cool. Tribute. There's
Heritage.
is it Sterling? Yeah, Heritage. Sterling.
They did Heritage
Archives.
before, and it would have 2 autos. That one going over to Robert. There you go, Robert. Nice auto there for you. Congrats on that.
Archives.
That could be, you can have some sick stuff for sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like with WWE, there's so many different like lower tier people. It'd be
Triple threats.
affordable to get autos
Uh-huh.
because a lot of the like people in like NXT and stuff will sign for like nothing because they just want their name out there.
You could do so many cool chases though, like too. Like you could do like, so say like the Undertaker, right? You could do Undertaker as like in different phases of his
Andres
career.
Borgales there going over to the Patriots on the auto.
Because Undertaker has what, like four,
American Badass.
3 or 4 different like.
I mean, you could do it the same with like NWO versus.
Yeah.
Nice one there for the Patriots.
Dude, pristine.
Going over to Jeremy.
You could do like the crazy matches, like the big matches, like.
Yeah.
And we got Jordan Brooks here. Going over to the Dolphins. 5 out of 35. Dang, normally I only see like one artist proof per break. This
We
is
need
the
product
third
without the
artist proof.
NXT. I agree on that.
I also agree, but at the same time, one of my favorite wrestlers is Trick Willie, and he is currently in NXT, so I would be sad if I couldn't chase Trick Willie.
I was doing that.
Emmett also loves Sol Ruka, another NXT staple, although she just made her debut today.
You also pulled a
Let me
10
get this.
auto of her.
Out of 10 rookie auto, yes sir.
I would have loved it if it wasn't Phoenix, because I don't like Phoenix.
And my pocket loved the $150 I sold it for, so
That's true too. And it was a fun rip because you get the Chronicles.
Yeah,
I did. Well, it was because it was sitting at the store for
Chronicles
so
is a fun rip because you get so many different things.
Yeah, you get to look at different things. That's the best part.
Yeah.
That's what. Oh, that was a different break we were talking about on my grading. I was like, all my stuff's Trick Williams. The Trick Williams 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10.
We're on a 7-month WWE drought.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
But also, I'm loving it because it means I'm buying less cards.
Dog, you have a card to fix.
But also, and I'm excluding the Tops Now stuff. As much as I understand it and I get
I
it,
like the top down stuff
I
for WWE. I like it because
that's like
I like the Mania stuff because we were there. That's the only reason I bought Tops Now.
but that's like cards. That's like product. Like you can put that stuff into product to like have something like fun, right?
I think what they should do is do the tops now stuff, but then also take a lot of those moments because they're the big moments, and then add a like RPA to it.
Well,
So like
I don't
autograph
remember.
versions for tops now, but RPAs like where they have something from the
I think
match.
it was maybe photogenic, but one of the Panini releases did Panini Instant Moments. So it was recreations of Panini Instant cards. Got Nick Scorton there for the Panthers.
I mean, fair enough. I don't know. Like they could do some cool stuff with like
That one going over to Sean. There you go, Sean. Congrats on that.
belts.
Yeah.
And like
I mean, they just need to go back to what they were doing originally. Like, Topps was killing WWE back in the day.
And there's something that they can bring back.
Because they'd have, like, a whole women's division box where it was only the females. They could do that with NXT.
like some of the IPs they got rid of, like how they did UFC Gold Label. Dude, like a WWE Gold Label isn't bad. WWE
Gold
like
Label
Topps
would be
Fire,
sick.
WWE, a Gallery, Topps Gallery. I thought Topps Gallery was probably one of the best lower end retail products that was exclusive to retail that they could do for WWE.
Stadium Club.
That'd be cool,
WWE
'cause-
Stadium Club would be
Because that's
sick.
like it's like photogenic. It's like all action shots. They did a stadium club for WWE. That'd be super.
Got
sick.
a Jeffrey Simmons
And
here, 20 out of
because
50
you're
for the
talking about, right,
Titans.
like, all the matches on stuff. You
Yeah.
put them in stadium club.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's more affordable because Chrome. I think for WWE collectors, like Chrome was cool at first, and then it started getting out of that price range for
Yeah.
your WWE. It was
Your
like,
average
oh,
collector.
it's like I'm buying a flagship product, but it's like $500 for a box or a
And
flagship.
the
product.
autos you get are normally...
Yeah. So I was like, let's do something a little bit more that stays in that lower price range. Of like
Yeah.
you know, because like it's so different. Because like in Prism WWE is like $200 a box, right? It's not like $1,200 a box like everything else.
All right, last
So you're like,
pack
I don't know,
here. Good luck, everybody.
make it accessible. Is what I'm
That's
saying.
he's about to pull a banger.
Probably not.
If we're being honest.
No.
Correct.
People
Jalen Warren, 250 out of 250. A nice little bookend there for the Steelers.
No, he should be here.
That was quick. All right, let me get these base moved over. We will hop into our recap. First up, though, we got to random that NIL spot. So let me get these base moved over. We'll get that NIL random set up. All right, here we go. NIL here. Jeremy on top, Robert on the bottom. Going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again, and then whichever name is on top will get the NIL. Good luck. Got a 7, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Jeremy getting that NIL spot. Congrats on that. Let me go ahead and get this verification code copied and pasted into our chats, and then we will hop into our recap. Here we go. Jeffrey Simmons out of 50 for the Titans. Nick Scorton auto for the Panthers. Got the artist proof out of 35 there for the Dolphins of Jordan Brooks. Andres Bergales there going over to the Patriots for the auto. Jaden Blue auto for the Dallas Cowboys. Zay Flowers auto for the Ravens. Donovan Jackson for the Vikings out of 20. Matt Stafford there out of 35 going over to the Rams. Joe Cribbs auto there for the Bills. Saquon Barkley for the Eagles out of 35. Aiden Hutchinson auto for the Lions. Zion Branch auto going over to the NIL. Josh Allen out of 50 going over to the Bills. Audric Estime auto for the Denver Broncos. Xavier Restrepo there for the Titans on the auto. Will Howard out of 50 for the Steelers. Ken Houston auto for the Oilers going over to the Titans. Tavondre Sweet there out of 50 going over to the Titans as well. Ryan Wingo on the auto for the NIL spot. Tyler Warren for the Colts. And Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts as well, out of 50 on the auto. We have our mags here. Dylan Sampson out of 10 on the die cut, going over to the Browns. Cam Ward out of 50 for the Titans. Parker Washington out of 10 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tedaroya McMillan auto going over to the Panthers. Tez Johnson, 10 out of 10, going over to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the rookie auto. And Ashton Gianti, 1 out of 35 on the rookie auto for the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, that's going to do it for this break. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on with me. Hope you have a wonderful evening. We'll see you in the next one.